Having honoured the independent pay review process, I urge all union leaders to accept these pay offers and call off their strikes. When making decisions on pay as your Prime Minister, I have a responsibility to be fair. Fair to public sector workers who do so much in the service of our country, but also fair to taxpayers who ultimately fund our public services. And the best way we found of making fair decisions about public sector pay are the independent pay review bodies. They were called for by the unions themselves, and for over 4 decades, they have been the independent arbiters of what is fair and responsible. Those bodies have considered a range of evidence about where to set this year's pay, and their recommendations to government are for public sector pay rises to go up by a significant amount. Now, clearly, this will cost all of you, as taxpayers, more than we had budgeted for. That's why the decision has been difficult and why it has taken time to decide the right course of action. I can confirm today that we are accepting the headline recommendations of the pay review bodies in full. But we will not fund them by borrowing more or increasing your taxes. It would not be right to increase taxes on everyone to pay some people more, particularly when household budgets are so tight. Neither would it be right to pay for them by higher borrowing, because higher borrowing simply makes inflation worse. Instead, because we only have a fixed pot of money to spend from, that means government departments have had to find savings and efficiencies elsewhere in order to prioritise paying public sector workers more. Now, there's a clear message here. There are always choices. Budgets are not infinite. When some ask for higher pay, that will always create pressures elsewhere, costs, which must ultimately be borne by the taxpayer or by spending less on our other priorities. So that's our decision. And having honoured the independent pay review process, I urge all union leaders to accept these pay offers and call off their strikes.